All right, welcome everybody to our Kettlebells for Abs themed boot camp. Great to have you here. We're going to go right into the warm up, and then we'll launch right into the workout. So warm up's going to be 4 different exercises, 30 seconds each. We're just going to do a nice, easy kind of warm up tempo, build as we go, and we're going to go. So we're going to start with some X jack. So it's kind of like a jumping jack with the arm cross like this. So ready and go. That's your jumping jack. You're going to do a big arm cross this way. If you want to do, anybody wants to do like a lower impact version, you could do it like this. And then we're going to go about 15 seconds on that one. And then we will switch directions about halfway. Okay, so same thing coming the other way. So it's a jumping jack with the arm cross. Let's get one arm circle, waking the body up a little bit here, then moving. Looking good. So keep it going. A couple more seconds right there. All right, rest. Good job. So we're going to go to a sumo squat to a Y squat. So you're going to sit into your squat. Hands are going to end up inside the toes like this. You guys can follow along this with me. Hands inside the toes. Then you're going to reach up the hands and then stand up. Feel the core get activated. So we're going to sit back, hands inside the toes. Reach the hands and then stand, then repeat. So it's here, 1, 2, 3. We'll do that for 30 seconds. So you sit into your squat, reach the hands up, try to really lift them up so you kind of get some activation in the core, stand all the way up, and then we'll repeat. Nice job, nice job. A couple more seconds on that one. We're gonna go down to a plank hold. Okay, let's rest, good job. We're gonna go down to our plank. So we can take this from the knees if you kind of just want to ease into it, or you can go up to the toes. We're going to go for 30 seconds here, okay? So ready, and go. So elbows are going to be underneath the shoulders. We're going to be looking in between the hands. Core is going to be engaged, so we want to watch that. Make sure you don't get arched in that lower back. Nice neutral spine. Tighten up the lower body. Tighten up the upper body. And then don't forget to breathe also. We're going to hold my breath the whole time. Okay, let's rest. Good job. And then right from there, you're going to just lower yourself down. We're going to do our reverse snow angel. So we're going to have our hands out in front of us like this. Pick up the hands. We're going to come all the way back, kind of tap the hips, bring it around, and then bring it back down. So we go up. I don't really quite have the space here to do that properly, but we get the idea. So you're lifting your arms up, going around, boom, and then bring them back down. Up, all the way around, down, lower it down. Good job. You can keep your hands up the whole time, or you can put them up and down if you want to as you go. So you're kind of getting some activation, firing up those muscles in the back. Good job. So 2, 1, and then let's rest, and we'll come back up, and we will go back to the top with the X jacks one more time. Ready, go. Here. But one more time through. So around you, you can keep the intensity the same. If you want to pick it up a little bit, you can. It's gonna be up to you. We go in here, and then we do the same thing coming the other way. We go like this. Again, if you want to go lower impact, nothing wrong with that. Still waking up a little bit. It's all good. And do this. And then we're gonna go back to those sumo squat. Come up to the Y and stand up. Sumo squat. Come up to the Y and stand. We got some good abs focused kettlebell moves today. And you know, the thing with kettlebells is you work your abs all the time. All the exercises, you're working your abs, which is great. Extra bonus. Who doesn't want to work their abs all the time? Okay, then we're going to come back down to the plank hold. So we're going to be here. If you were doing knees last time, maybe take it up to the toes if you're up forward, or even hold. So ready, go. Maybe 5 seconds at a time. Come back to your knees if you want to. Something along those lines. There you go. Yeah. And if you think glutes, pinch a coin, squeeze the glutes, activate the glutes, because that will help you stabilize. That's part of your core, right? Core, abs, upper body, it's all activated. Knees, toes, whatever version you want. Good. Let's keep it going. Good job. 2, 1, and then let's come down. And we're going to go back to that reverse snow angel one more time. So we're gonna be here, pick up the arms, bring them around, tap the hips out in front, bring it in. Because I don't have quite the space, but yeah, perfect. The snow angel part is like bringing the hands all the way up and around, tap, bring it back. All the way up and around, tap, bring it back. Good job. Let's keep it going here. Good job. Couple more of these to go. And we're going to rest. Good job. All right, take a little break. Good job. Take 30 seconds to grab some water. You can do that. And we will go to part one of the workout here. Should be good and warmed up. Everyone feeling good? Feeling warm? All right, going along good. All right, so pretty simple. We're gonna do 60 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, a circuit of 4 different exercises, okay? And then we'll take 30 or 60 seconds at the end, and then we'll repeat. I'll just kind of do it with you and do the exercises with you so you can kind of demo, and then we'll sort of like build up the intensity and give you some more advanced options as we go, okay? All right, so first exercise, if you want, you can do this one body weight only, or if you want, you can use a light kettlebell. And we're gonna do a half Turkish get-up, a half get-up. They're just gonna be kind of focusing on the part from the floor up, and kind of focus on the abs and the roll. Okay, so roll to your side, grab your bell, hands gonna go in the handle of the bell. Again, you can do this body weight only too if you want to. Pull the bell to the body, roll to the back. So we're gonna have our right leg up, left leg out, and we're just gonna go elbow up to the hand. So we're working down, blocks rolling, and so we're gonna go drive through that heel, up to the elbow, up to the hand, down to the elbow, down to the ground. Keep going. It's gonna give, we got about 10 more seconds here. A little bit of form technique tip. Good. So remember, roll to that elbow instead of doing a sit-up. Keep your eyes on the kettlebell. And then have that kettlebell right over your center of gravity the whole time. So let's do this next rep. Good job. Everybody's in sync here. And then now go ahead and lower the bell down to your side and we'll pass it off. So basically the best way to transition is to bring it over your head like this. And then you're gonna go to your other side. So ready, go ahead and go. So now your bell's on your left side. We're going for 30 seconds. So it's gonna be, and then leverage through this heel. So I'm going to leverage through the left heel, coming up to the hand, down to the elbow, down to the ground. So go drive through the left heel, up to the elbow, up to the hand. Like you're getting ready to push off and stand all the way up, down to the elbow, down to the floor. Let's keep it going there. We're gonna do another rep or two. Good job. Keep that weight right over your center of gravity if you can. That's the focus. And then go ahead and rest. Okay, good job. About 15 seconds of transition. We're going to go to our rack squat for round one. So take your kettlebell. You can get it up to this rack position however you want. It's going to be up in this rack position. So we kind of got that uneven. You're going to have to use the core to stabilize. And then we're going to go ahead and go. So 30 seconds. We're going to do our squat with our bell racked right here. Your big goal is like shoulder square. Don't let the body rotate, okay? Keep going, 30 seconds. We'll give you a bottoms up variation of this in future sets, but we're going to just start with this and build on it, okay? So keep going on that side, and then you can go ahead and switch off. Same thing on the other side. The same thing on the other side, switch to the other side, and go ahead and go. So rack squat over here. Again, keep the shoulders square. So my big focus is, can I stay square? Don't let my body turn, right? Squared up. Don't let the body twist. Don't let the body turn. Just keep it as square as I can. Good job. 5 more seconds. And let's rest. Good job. Okay, bell's gonna go down. Now we're going to do a tactical lunge. All in one side, 30 seconds. So I do my lunge, my kettlebell's in my left hand. I'm gonna go step back, pass the bell, bring it through. step back past the bell, and bring it through. Okay, so ready, go. In future, next set, I'll give you the option to come up to a figure 8, but not this one. Okay, so I don't want to confuse you. So we just go down here, past the bell, bring it up. It's kind of like the kettlebell is making a little circle right here. Kettlebell's making a little circle. There you go. Yes, good job. Now let's switch to our other side. Switch to our other side. So we're just here. I go step back, bring the kettlebell around. Step back, lift the chest and shoulders, bring the kettlebell around. Step back, bring the kettlebell around. Looking good. Looking good. We're gonna go about 10 more seconds on this side. 10 more. And again, we're gonna kind of build as we go. This is kind of like our warm-up. It's gonna get progressively more intense. Should be feeling reasonably warmed up. Okay, and rest. Good job. Last one, uneven push-up. So we got our push-ups. Your hands are just going to be kind of uneven. So basically, your goal here is, can you keep your body square? And I'm going to switch every time. You can do knee version 2 if you want, right? Okay, so ready and go. So keep my body square. Don't let my shoulders rotate. We're going to go 30 seconds on this one. So keep the body square. Don't let the shoulders rotate. I can, of course, do knee push-ups if I want to. I'm just here. One's forward. One's back. Core is engaged. Keep everything in a nice straight line with the body. Looking good here. We're going to go about 5 more seconds. And rest. Okay, 30 seconds rest. We'll go back to the top. Good job. I haven't done one of these for a little while with the Zoom and the in person. Get a little workout myself. I forgot. Like mentally prepare myself. Oh my gosh. Oh, my wife is not here. Spiders would be. She would be like bolting out the door. Okay, we're gonna go to round 2. We're gonna stick with the half get-ups. Okay, stick with the half get-ups. I would say if it's really easy, I like the half because it really focuses on the core versus the whole entire thing. So we'll stick with that for today, especially because our theme is kettlebells for abs. And if it's really, really easy, maybe you could probably increase the weight a little bit. Okay. So, all right, here we go. Ready and go. So remember, it's here. I'm going elbow, hand, down to the elbow, down to the ground. Drive through my right heel, right? Drive through my right heel. Roll to the elbow, come up to the hand, down to the elbow, down to the floor. It's looking good. Check out everybody's form. Looking good, yes. Well, you guys are looking like you're in good alignment, but you want to also have your leg and your arm at 45 degrees. So let's go ahead and switch over to the other side. Just going to demo that for you. The leg that's down, you got it. So here, I got my kettlebell in my left arm. My right leg and my right arm are going to be at 45. And yeah, they should be. Exactly. That's a really good point. So ready, go. So yeah. So my right leg, my right arm on this side, for example, I got the kettlebell, my left hand, my right leg and my right arm are going to be parallel. And then just going to roll right up to that side because that setup will make the exercise way easier for you. We're going to go 10 more seconds on this side. Good job. Good. 2, 1, and good job. Okay. Now we're going to go. You got a couple options right here. You can stick with your rack squat. Here, I'm going to do a bottoms up squat. but this is a bottoms up position with your kettlebell like this. So your elbow's got to be stacked underneath your wrist. You probably want to keep your eyes on the kettlebell. Probably do. Otherwise, you don't have to, but so, or you can just stick with this position. You can do presses from this position. That's real common. People do a bottoms up press, but we're going to do a bottoms up squat. And you can also just have this hand here if you want to stabilize. And so you would just be here like this, do your squat from that bottoms up position. If you want to try it. Okay, so ready, go. Here, we're going to work the grip. You're definitely going to work the core. You're going to work a lot of stuff going on around this one. Good job. Looks good. Keep it going on the bottoms up squat. Good job. Have the other hand there, or just be ready to move your face. Let's go ahead and we'll switch. Send me on the other side. Okay, ready, go. Again, you can be doing your rack squats fine. You're going to be doing that, or you can be doing your bottoms up. And you also might find, like, you know, I'm right-handed, so my left side is harder. Yeah, you definitely may find there's an imbalance from side to side. You know, usually you get out of the way. Okay, let's rest. Good job, good job. Okay, take a rest. So you're gonna do your exercise 3. You have your tactical lunges like we did last time. If you want to, you can come up here and go boom, like this. So basically I have to grab this side of the handle. I would go back into my lunge, pass it down, and then come up to my, I don't know what, no, there's a name for this, but you basically would do like a figure 8 every time, if you want to do that version. Or just stick with this. That's perfectly fine. There's a little bit of action if you want to. Okay, so ready and go. You also might find it a little easier. You can do this one this way. That is another possible option. If it feels a little more comfortable, you can do it really either way. You're just gonna hit yourself in the knee. And good, yeah, you got it, good. I would also say, if you can grab one side of the handle of the bell and then pass like this. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. We'll try the demo. Here, pass like this and then come around. Probably have a little easier time as opposed to trying to pass from hand to hand this way, right? So if you're able to pass the kettlebell like that, or if you're trying to catch it, pass it like this, get a little extension of the handle. You know what I'm saying? Good job. Let's keep it going. Looking good on this one. Good job. And rest. Good job. Good job. Good timing. Good timing. Okay. So uneven push-ups, your option here. If you want, you can basically stand up after every 2 reps. It's kind of sort of like we're sneaking a burpee in there, but not exactly. So your option here would be, I go here, 1, 2, here. Boom. I can do it like that too. Okay, it's kind of like a burpee, not exactly. All right, ready, go. It's gonna go for 30 seconds. So I'd be going here. And yeah, I did a little plyo push up there. So that's an option too. If you want to do something like that, where you switch your hands. There you go. Yes, nice. Kinds of little stuff for bringing in the next today. Looking good. Good job. 2, 1, and rest. All right. Take a break. Good job. For myself here. Way to go. All right. We're gonna go one more round. One more round. See if you can challenge yourself a little bit. Get up. We got the bottoms up squats. We got the figure eight with the lunges if you want to do that version. Uneven push-ups, add the burpee. So use good form, but push yourself a little bit in the last round. Okay, ready? The last round. Start with the get-ups. Here we go. Half get-ups. And adjust the weight as needed if you want to. Ready, and go. Last round here. Go up to the elbow. Hand down to the elbow, down to the ground. Check everybody's form. Go for 30 seconds. Keep that form's looking pretty good. Keep that roll going. Make sure you guys have a straight wrist in the hand that's holding the kettlebell. That will also help. Straight wrist and hands on the kettlebell. And let's go ahead and switch to our other side. Best way to switch is going to be go here over your head and switch over like that. No, you're not going to like smash yourself with the kettlebell. It gets heavier. Okay, ready, go. So it's going to be roll. You might, the other thing on the get-ups, a lot of times you're going to find one side is going to be harder than the other one, which is fine. We're here, we're going. Elbow. And getting ready to set up, like if you were going to sweep that foot, we're not going to do it, but that's the idea. Be ready to set up and bring that foot through. 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Good job. Good job. Then we're going to either the rack or the bottoms up squats. Rack or bottoms up squats. So it's here. We come up to a rack position or here. That's fine. Okay. Ready and go. Forearm still wants to be vertical. Your elbow's still going to be stacked underneath your hand. That's good. You got to get a real vice grip on that kettlebell. That's the beauty of it. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Looks good. Keep it up. Good job. And then let's go ahead and switch. Same thing on the other side. Ready, go. See, this looks like I'm doing this with a huge kettlebell, but it's actually like 12 kilos. We go for 30 seconds. Looks good. Keep that nice alignment on that hand. Again, you can use this hand to balance if you want to. And rest. Good job. Good job. Okay, good. Now we're going to do your tactical lunge or variation, where you're here, and then we bring it around, or here, and you bring it around here. Okay, so ready and go. I'm like this. Here, here, or to here. Yeah. Good. See if you could, there you go. Yeah, your goal is kind of make it as smooth a transition as possible. That would be your goal. Smooth transition as possible. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay, ready, go. So I'm here, I got my hand on this side of the kettlebell. We pass like this, and then come around and end up in this position here. Pass like this, I'm trying to stay a little taller. Here, and come around like that. Looking good. Core is engaged. Keep the body stabilized. Looking strong. Couple more seconds on this one. And let's rest. Good job. And then we're going to go to the uneven push-ups. If you want to add that burpee in there, you can do that too. Ready and go. So we're down. We go. 1, 2, back up. Down. 1, 2, Bring it back up. Good work. Good job. Down, one side, other side, pop it up. Good job. Let's keep it going here, looking good. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. Add that plyo push-up if you want to, optionally or not, up to you. Looking good, keep it up, good job. Let's work, keep it going. 2, 1, rest. Good job. Way to go. Nice work, nice work. Warm-up's done, just kidding. Part one is done. Part one is done. We're gonna go to our little finisher, okay? Again, this is self-paced. Give you a little break. You can go as hard or as easy on you want. Pick the hard version, pick the easy version, push yourself a little bit or cruise through. It's all up to you, it's all good. That's pretty tough to do 60-second intervals. So this next one we are going to do is a focused finisher. You're going to need a light kettlebell. Grab a light kettlebell. That's all you need for this one. Couple kind of body weight based moves as well with this one. So grab your light kettlebell, and this actually can be optional. So first one you're going to do, you're going to get into, this is going to be 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. And we'll go through 3 or 4 rounds, depending on how much time we got. So you're going to get to like you were going to do a bear crawl down here. Like you're going to do a bear crawl. Knees are going to come up off the floor. Then we reach across. And we alternate sides. So you're basically dragging that kettlebell through to the opposite side, trying to hold that bear crawl position. Okay? Let's start with that. I'll just kind of coach you through there's 3 exercises, pretty simple. Okay, so here we go. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. So get into your bear crawl position. You can also do it without weight. Yep. Sending back there doing the alternating shoulder tap, totally fine. Also fine. And so we're here, we're trying to resist that rotation. Keep your body square, reach across, grab the kettlebell, pull it across and through, and bring it back. Grab the kettlebell, pull it across and through, bring it back. Good job. You can always take a break and come down to the knees and come back to it if you need to. Nothing wrong with that. Totally fine. We're going to go about 5 more seconds. Good job. Rest. Nice work. Way to go. All right. Now we're going to do a skater hop. We're going to stand up, a little bit of cardio. Think about using your core to stabilize and land. I like to use kind of a marker on the ground. So say like I'm on this mat. I'm going to see if I can go and kind of keep it consistent where I'm like jumping to the mark. You don't have to do that, but it's a little thing you can do to keep you jumping the same distance. Ready, go. 30 seconds. So we're going to stay low. You're going to hop to the side. You go 30 seconds, jump to one side, 30 seconds, hop to the other side. See if you can kind of land, stabilize, and then jump over to the other side. We're doing this for 30 seconds. I mean, it could be anywhere from just a little hop, no hop, to a big hop, all the way over to the other side, or anywhere in between is good. Let's keep it going here. Good job. Nice work. Way to go. 2, 1, rest. Good job. Last one, side plank. We're going to go 30 seconds per side. We do a side plank with a leg raise, right? Kind of like a, yeah, it's a little flashback. You're going to be like, this is like an 80s exercise right here. Okay, so what you're going to do, let's start from the knees. You go from the knees, get into your side plank, straighten this leg, and then we do this. But what I want you to do is think hips forward, kick the leg back a little bit. So I don't want to get into my hip flexors here. I'm trying to hit like glutes back here. So you want to kind of kick the leg back, and I want to have this hip rolled forward on the top. Can you guys see the difference? So I don't want to do this because that's like more of a hip flexor. I want to be here and Going slightly to the back. Okay. Using the glutes. Exactly. You got it. You got it. Ready, go. And of course, you're going to use your abs and everything to stabilize. But yeah, keep the legs straight. And just slightly to the back. It doesn't have to be like a huge, but it's just like if you had a line down the center of your body, it would be sort of to the back of that midline, not the front. Okay. You can also just hold the side plank. That's also fine too. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. And rest. Good job. Same thing on the other side. This is a tough one. No messing around. We're getting serious today. Here we go. Ready and go. So we're here. I'm like this. Well, my kettlebell's in the way, but you get the idea. I'm in my side position. I'm lifting the leg. I'm trying to lift my hips up high. Next round, I will give you the option to go to do this with your from the toes. But the knee version's hard enough. And rest. Good job. And you might same thing with this one. You know, a lot of these core focused stuff, you're going to be like, oh, one side's stronger than the other one. I didn't realize it. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine, typical, but you know, it's good to work on it, right? So, all right, let's go back to the bear plank with the drag through. I've heard like a physical therapist said one time, and I don't know, it makes sense. You know, I could probably research it more to decide whether I totally agree, but they're saying, if you're going to be tight, at least you have to be it symmetrically, right? So if you have like one side that's really tight and the other one that's not, that's worse on your stressful on your body than like both sides tight. So okay, so ready and go. So we're gonna come up to our bear. Yeah, you could just be here and just tap the shoulders. That's a fine variation. Or reach over, grab the kettlebell, drag across, and then come across the body. That is another good and fine option. Both are going to work. Looking good here. Across. Your core's got to stay tight. Come across, grab the kettlebell, bring it down. Come across, grab the bell, bring it down. Good job. Going for 30 seconds right here. We're in the home stretch. This is round two. This is round two already. Only 3 rounds. On your rest. Good job. Good job. Then we're going to go to the skater hops. Try to use your marker on the ground if you can. Okay, so ready, go. So we're here, come across, across. And good job. Markers, yeah, you could use the tape. That's a good option. We got a little piece of tape on the floor, dumbbells, whatever you got on the ground. If you use that as the marker, you're gonna hop across, get your land, come over to the other side, looking good. Let's go about 10 more seconds right here. Good job. 2, 1, rest. Nice work. Then we have our side plank with a leg raise. So if anybody wants to do the straight leg version, you're going to be up here. You're going to go leg raise like that. A little more challenging. Knees is actually fairly tough as it is. Ready and go. Either way, though, you do want to make sure that you're set up so you have your everything is a straight line. I do want to try to keep that in mind. So like my shoulders, my hips, and my knee, my ankle, everything is in alignment. Think of it that way. And good, keep it up. Good job. 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. And then we will do same thing on the other side. Almost done. Here we go. Nice work. Ready, go. Same thing on the other side. Showing up. Burning the calories. Working the abs. We're gonna have the 6-pack by the end of the workout. We're almost there. Rest. Good job. Oh, that's good. That's okay. And the glutes, big time. Big time, right? Okay, let's go. If you guys ever, we're gonna go back to the bear plank. I think you hit some, have you ever like the monster walk things where you go side to side with the bands? Sometimes if you don't train those medial glutes, same thing, you do a few sets of those and you're like, oh my gosh, these muscles are just like on fire, right? Which is good. Yeah, because you have to basically hold yourself up and then also both are kind of working at the same time, you know? Okay, so ready and go. Last one, we're gonna do those bear plank drag through. So we're up in our bear position. We're going, drag it through, other side, through, here, through, here, bring it through. Try to resist the rotation if you can. Resist the rotation, engage the abs. If you can, keep your knees like a couple inches off the ground. That would be the other focus. Knees a couple inches off the ground. And let's rest. Good job. All right. Now we're going to go to the skater hops. Ready and go. Almost done. In the home stretch. Round number 3. Last one's the best one. This is where you get all the benefit. First 2. You have to do this. You still have to do the first 2 rounds. You can't just skip to the last one. We have to do that sometimes. No. You got to do them all. But see, it's like where your body's adapted, right? First 2 rounds, 3rd round, take, hey, this is next level. I pushed myself a little harder than I did last time. This is where I get the results. Rest, good job. And then the last one's going to be that side plank, whatever variation of your side plank that you're doing. Okay, so here we go. Ready and go. So we're up here, up this way, lift it up. Here, lift, bring it back down. Bring the hips up high, lift them up as high as you can. Engage. The glutes are going to be squeezed. Core is going to be engaged. Keep it going here. Good job. Nice work. Couple more seconds to go. And rest. Good job. Same thing on the other side. Last set of the side planks. It's almost done. Here we go. Ready and go. So we're up. Lift the hips. Lift the leg. Kind of coming to the back of the body there just a little bit. Engaging the core. Engaging the glutes. Engaging a little bit of everything. Good job. Keep it up. Nice work. Couple seconds to go. 2, 1. Rest. Good job. You can just come down to the floor from where you're at and bring the knees up. And we'll do our spinal twist like this to finish it off. Way to go. Good job. Knees are going to come up. Arms are at the sides. Bring those elbows down to the ground. When you take a breath, take your big breath in, and then when you breathe out, see if you can get a little bit more into the stretch. Each time you do your breath out. I'm gonna have to rotate here. Kettlebells is my way, but you could just switch to your other side. Just let your knees come over to the other side. We'll switch. Do the same thing the other way. Then, if you anybody that's watching this live, watching recorded, or that's here in person, this is a recorded thing. So if you guys want the recorded version, let me know. I'll send it to you. You can repeat it. Do it at home. And a little extra kettlebells for abs workout with a couple kettlebells. And if you like this format, let me know. Maybe we'll do more in the future. Who knows? Then we're going to be here like this. You're going to extend your leg. Hand's going to be underneath your knee. Kind of pull the toe down towards the shin. Just get a little stretch in the hamstring right here. That was pretty good. We did a lot of abs, and actually, we didn't do any crunches or sit-ups, believe it or not. So you can work the abs without doing the crunches or sit-ups. Find it better for you in the long run. There's a lot of research on that topic. You know, everybody always used to do crunches, sit-ups. That used to be what everybody would do for the abs, leg raises, all that stuff. Then a lot of research saying, hey, might not be the best thing for your spine. Come up and do a kneeling hip flexor stretch and finish off. Might not be the best thing for your spine to do all that flexion. And it's also not real functional because we're going to do this stretch where I have my chest up, shoulders back, hips forward. It's not real functional because you're also like, it's not really doing crunches. I mean, that's not really something you ever really do besides just working your abs, you know? You're more like your abs act more as a stabilizer. So when we go and do the bottoms up squat, like your abs are working, but they're stabilizing everything from rotating, you know, or the uneven push-ups or the tactical lunges or the plank with the drag through. And then that's going to be when you're going to do activities and you want to train a healthy back, all that stuff. And then if you also want abs, our finishing shot will be work on your nutrition because everybody has the six pack, but you might not be able to see it yet. And so it might be hiding. So if it wants to come out, you got to keep focusing in on the nutrition piece and get them both, but train the abs too, right? Because you have stronger abs. It's more functional. You might be able to see them a little sooner than if you didn't, but also work on the nutrition and you'll be able to get them both balanced out. So good job. Give yourself a hand. Way to go. Nice work, everybody. Good job on your kettlebells for abs boot camp. See you next time. Good job.